Hello students, a very good morning to all of you. Now in previous class we had completed a chapter light, shadow and reflection. Now in this class we are going to start new chapter, that is electricity, that is electricity and its circuit. Okay, electricity and circuit only. Electricity and circuit. Okay, now first thing is, what is electricity? Electricity is a type of energy by which the electric bulb glows, electric fan move or rotate, okay, and the instrument which is run by this energy, okay. But how this comes, how it generate, the main factor is how this electricity is generated. Now, first we know what is electric current. Okay. Now, first is electric current. The term is electric current. You know what is electric current? Simply, the when the charge is flow in a circuit, then there is a electric current, but this charge is flow with respect to time. Now let the definition, see the definition. The rate of flow of charge, the rate of flow of charge through any conductor, okay, through any conductor is known as electricity. Clear? Okay. Now there is a formula, so symbol of electric current is I, and there is formula I is equal to Q by T. But you you study this formula in previous in further classes. Now this formula is not applicable in this class, but you know that this I is equal to Q by T. Okay. Now second term is how this electric current generate or electricity generate. Electric current generate. How this electric current generate? How? How? There are so many ways the generation of electricity, but in India, the major source we will discuss in this class. Now let's see what is the major source from where the electricity generate. First one is generation is, the major generation is hydroelectricity. Hydroelectricity or hydroelectric power plant. Hydroelectric power plant. Power plant. And in simple word we can say that hydel power plant. Hydel power plant. Okay? Hydroelectricity, the word hydro, you know what is the meaning of this hydro? What is the meaning of this hydro? Hydro means water. Hydro means what? Water. Means the electric current which is generated by the help of water, then that type of electricity is known as hydroelectric power plant. Okay? Yeah, hydroelectricity. Okay? That type of energy is known as hydroelectricity, and the plant by which it generates that is hydroelectric power plant, or simply we can say that hydel power plant. What happens? Simply hydropower plants uses kinetic energy of water, kinetic energy of water, of moving water, and generate electricity. You see dam. In dam what happened? There is a turbine, and in dam, one side of dam is the level of water is so high, and another side is the level of water is so low. When they open the dam, then what happened? When water flows from up to down by the forcefully, and due to this force, due to this kinetic energy, the turbine moves, and due to movement of turbine, there is a generation of electricity or electric current. Clear? So simply we can say that what? In hydroelectric power plant, the kinetic energy of moving water can be utilized to generate electricity. Clear? Now, write down some. In this power plant, in this power plant, kinetic energy, kinetic energy of moving water utilized by, in this power plant, kinetic energy of moving water utilized by hydropower plant to generate energy or electric energy. Okay? In this power plant, what happened? Kinetic energy of moving water is utilized by hydropower plant to generate electric energy or electricity. Clear? Okay, note down this. Okay, I hope you noted it. So I'll run it. Let's see, when this generation occurs, then there is two type of electricity may be generated depending on this requirement. There are the two types of electricity generation. Is first one is DC and second one is AC. DC means direct current, and AC means alternate current. Okay, but DC is not required for in home. So for supply we will use AC current. So AC current is generated, but this AC current is generated by the help of AC generator. When the turbines move, then that turbines move with the move. It helps to move generator, and that generator is AC generator. If you use AC generator, then there is a current which generate is known as alternate current. Okay, that is AC current. Clear? Now, the electricity that on the electricity which is supplied in our home is AC, means alternating current. Alternating current. Okay? Clear? And second thing is what? DC is also used, but this DC is used in another way, means this DC current is used by the help of battery. When light is not there, electricity is not there, then that electricity is generated by the help of battery, and that battery generate DC current, means direct current. Clear? Now let's see. Okay, you see dry cell, which is used in remotes, TV remotes, AC remotes, and radio, torch. Okay, in these equipments there is dry cell is used. Now see first, what is dry cell? Suppose this is dry cell, there is a two terminal. First one is positive and second one is negative. Okay, clear? Now we will discuss briefly what is dry cell. Now write down heading dry cell or battery. Okay, dry cell is also called a battery cell or electric cell, is source of electricity. Okay, dry cell is a source of electricity, and it generate what? Direct current, means DC current. It generate DC current due to chemical reaction, that takes place inside the dry cells. Okay, first we write down here dry cell. It is a source of electricity. It generates direct current. It generates direct current, means DC current. Clear? Due to chemical 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 reaction. Chemical reaction that takes place inside the battery. Clear? Now we'll discuss here the label diagram of dry cell. Okay, the single dry cell is diagram here. The single dry cell is cell gives a voltage of 1.5 volt. Okay, 1.5 volt. A single dry cell gives a voltage of 1.5 volts. Okay, that dry cell is used in torches, transistor, toys, clock, etc. Okay. And who invented this tricell? Okay, write down. This tricell was invented by tricell was invented by G. Leclanche. G. Leclanche in 1868. In 1868, dry cell was invented by G. Leclanche. That's why, in another word, dry cell is known as Leclanche cell. Leclanche cell. Okay. G. Leclanche invented the dry cell in 1868. Clear? Okay. Now let's see the diagram of dry cell. Okay. Now let's first you note it. Okay. I wrote it. There is a label diagram of dry cell. Dry cell. Okay. Now label diagram of dry cell. C. Okay. 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 Let's see here first. You also make this diagram in your copy. Okay. Now I label it first. This is a brass cap and the terminal is plus. Okay. Sealing material. Sealing material. Material. That is sealing material, and that is cardboard covering. Cardboard covering. The cardboard cover only. And this liquid or chemical is known as ammonium chloride paste. Ammonium chloride paste. Okay. This is a zinc container. Zinc container, and it acts as negative terminal. This is a carbon rod which is made by carbon or graphite, and in this column the paste which is used, that is powdered charcoal plus magnesium chloride dioxide. Powdered charcoal and plus manganese dioxide. Manganese dioxide. Okay. This is the inner view of dry cell. Okay. These are the inner view of dry cells. First, this is the brass cap. This is a work as positive terminal. This is a sealing material which seals the material which is stored in this dry cell. This is cardboard cover. This paste, the dotted paste, is known as ammonium chloride paste, and this container is known as zinc container, and it acts as negative terminal of battery, and the rod which is dark blackish, that is known as carbon rod, which is made by graphite. Okay, and this paste which is blue color is shown in this column is known as powdered charcoal plus manganese dioxide. Okay, clear? This is the inner view of dry cell. Clear, all of you? When this chemicals are react with each other, and due to their reaction there is a movement of what? Charge, and due to this movement DC current is generated. Clear, all of you? Okay. Note down it, and you also make this diagram your copy. Clear? With your help of scale and pencil. Okay, I hope you noted it. So all of you revise these topics, okay, and draw this diagram or practice this diagram in your rough copy, and also make this diagram in your fair copy and revise it. Okay, so the next topic will start in next class. So thank you to everyone.